is TV's very own Mr. Magic, Jonathan Ross.
Thank you. Well, hello and welcome to Penn and Teller Fool Us, the show where hopeful magicians try and win a chance to perform in Vegas by hoodwinking two masters of the magical craft. We have got some spectacular illusions lined up for you. Over the next hour, you will be breathless with excitement. And I can assure you the acts tonight are very special indeed. I've seen them at work. Backstage, one of them made my watch completely disappear. Don't worry, I found it again. It's on eBay. The men they have to fool have spent the last decade lighting up Las Vegas without ever needing to be plugged in. They are, of course, the fabulous Penn and Teller.
Hey, welcome to Vegas. My name is Penn Gillette, my partner Teller. We're Penn and Teller. We've been performing here at the Rio Hotel for 10 years. Vegas loves magic. Thank you all so much for another theater here this evening. Drop. Mazel tov. Our job is fooling people, but now we want to be fooled. Do it. Even for professionals, there's nothing like the thrill of being bamboozled by a great trick. So we're challenging magicians to come up with their favorite tricks and perform them for us. We'll be in the audience, and we'll watch it live, and only once, just like everyone else. No camera tricks, no funny edits. And if anyone can fool us, we'll pay for them to come and perform here on our stage in Las Vegas. But be warned, if we can figure out how the trick is done, we're gonna say, well, I'm gonna say. So to get here and play the big stage in Las Vegas, all a tonight's performer's gonna need is lots of guts. But the risk will be worth it, because the winners will get to experience this. No. You gotta go around that way. The winner will get to experience this. So come on, guys, give it your best shot. Ooh.
That's the show right there. And I know they might seem like a weird combination, it's an American thing like peanut butter and jam or bacon and syrup. It shouldn't work, but it does brilliantly. Will you please welcome the majestic Penn and Teller? We're ready to go. We've got some incredible acts, incredible performers lined up for you. Can I ask, are you at all nervous? Is there a kind of professional pride thing at stake here?
I'm scared to death. You know, this seemed like such a good idea when we thought of it, and then we walk out here, and I'm terrified. I'm so afraid that every single person is going to fool us.
Guys, would you like to go and take your seats?
Okay.
Mr. Penn and Teller, ladies and gentlemen. Get comfortable. So Penn and Teller will talk about how they think the trick has been done, but in such a way that they don't necessarily give away the secrets. Obviously, I'm not really qualified to judge if they're correct, but luckily upstairs we have a magician who has spent the last 60 years working with the biggest names in magic, helping them work on illusions, designing some himself. He's kind of the Simon Cowell of sorcery, and his word will be final. So let's meet our first contenders this evening.
Hijinks.
I'm Michael, I'm 20.
I'm Tamsin, I'm 23.
We are Hijinks, an illusionist double act from Huddersfield. Tamsin joined the act about 3 months ago. Since Tamsin has joined us, I've been teaching her how to perform the illusions and just trying to teach her as much as we possibly can.
Being part of Hijinks has just been absolutely brilliant so far. I'm loving it. I'm loving working with Michael.
In the short amount of time that Tamsin's been with me, she's doing absolutely brilliant. And she's wanted to take part in all the other things, the circus skills, the stilt walking and the juggling. She's just wanting to really have a go at everything, really. Working as a double act can be quite difficult at times. You've got to rely on the other person and they've got to rely on you. It is quite common that two magicians that work together are a couple, but me and Tamsin are a couple. Not yet.
Please welcome the delightful, the spectacular Hijinks. ladies and gentlemen. That was great. That was fabulous. I just noticed, did you notice the uniform is all ripped from where the things went in there? That's great. I love the whole look of it. I love your outfits you're wearing. So the guys are going to have a think now about whether they know how it's done, of course. How confident do you feel?
I mean, they're pretty hard to fool, I reckon. It's going to be pretty hard to fool them.
You know, you mentioned in the film before, you were kind of hoping maybe you would start going out. Just discreetly, and I promise to keep it quiet if the answer's no. But are you going out?
Yeah, we are.
Yes, come on! We're bringing people together. Penner's drawing something there, so either he's got a pretty clear idea what's going on, or he's just bored and doing the Sudoku. No rude pictures, please. OK, you want to come forward, fellas? Yeah.
Does it mean that because you've become a couple in this short period of time, we're going to become a couple? Because that's a horrific idea. A horrific idea. Kelly's got a little something to show you. No. You want to show that to the audience, Teller? Or?
You know, I looked at the drawing you did. I still don't know how it's done. So it's lovely to meet you. Michael and Tangent. Hijinks, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up, we've got more acts wanting to be famous in Vegas, and Penn and Teller will perform the new trick. Don't go away. To Fool Us, where magicians can win an all-expenses-paid trip to perform in Vegas if they can fool Penn and Teller with their best trick. It's time now to meet our next performer.
John Allen.
My name's John Allen. I'm a professional magician and creator of magical effects. The style of magic I do is close-up magic mainly. I always try to do magic with everyday objects and things that people can relate to. The trick I'm going to be doing tonight is very dangerous. I don't think anyone's died yet from doing it, but it has caused a lot of injuries, and hopefully I won't be added to that list. The sort of reactions I get when I perform this, I've had people screaming, people just not wanting to look, and some people wondering if I'm actually a sane human being. That I never let on.
The trick you are about to see is definitely risky. If it goes well, if it works, our next performer could be going to Vegas. If it goes badly, he will be going to Casualty and then almost straight on to YouTube. Will you please welcome Mr. John Allen?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Are we in control of our own fate? Clearly, for me tonight, the answer to that question is no. But are any of us in control of our own fate? Because every single day, we rely on other people for our own safety. Whether it's other drivers on the road, the chef who cooks our food in the restaurant, or even the person who secured the studio lights to the ceiling above your heads. So let me explain what I have here. Inside the first 3 bags, I have a block of wood. Now, the reason for the block of wood will become apparent in a few moments. In the 4th bag, there's another block of wood, but as you can see, I've drilled a hole through it. The reason for that is this. A solid 6-inch stainless steel spike. Technically, it's a nail, but I do like alliteration. Now, I need someone to verify that this is, in fact, sharp. So, the lady just on the end there, your name is... Sophia. Can you come up and join me, please? Give her a round of applause. Thank you. Support. Could you just slam your... Actually, don't slam your hand down. That would be quite silly. Could you just tap the palm of your hand just on there very gently? Is that sharp? Yeah. Good. Now, the nail goes into the bag. Yeah? Happy?
Yeah.
Good. Now, I need to mix up the bags so that nobody knows where the nail is. But so that you don't know, I have this screen. Now, Sophia, could you just turn around so that you can't see either? That's fine. Now, I'm just going to mix up the bags so that none of you know where the nail is. But I know what you're thinking. I don't expect that to fool you. Well, that's why I'm going to have Sophia mix up the bags as well. Sophia, can you just turn around? And can you just mix up the bags for me just a few times and just leave them in a straight line? And now you can see why I have the extra blocks. Otherwise, it's quite easy to see which are the empty bags. Have you done that?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Great. Let's take this away. So, tonight, I'm going to put my safety into the hands of somebody else. You. It's time to go serious, because there are videos online of people doing this type of effect and getting it wrong and badly injuring themselves. And because of that, I have to say a couple of things. First of all, check out the videos because some of them are quite funny. But also, please do not try this at home. And for legal reasons, I have to say in front of everybody here, if this goes wrong and I end up getting injured, the fault lies entirely with Sophia. Sophia, I'm going to pass my hand over each bag. When you get a sense or a feeling that my hand is over a safe bag, that's one, well, without the nail in, I'd like you just to say, stop.
Stop.
This one here, you sure? Okay. Suddenly this seems like a really stupid thing to do. One down. Literally one down. All right. 2 more to go. Sophia, the same thing. When you think my hand is over a safe bag, just say stop.
Stop.
In this one? Okay. Maybe there are times when you are in control of your own fate, and maybe tonight is just such a moment for you, Sophia. Could you take maybe 2 steps to your right? Are you left or right-handed?
Right.
That's a shame. Okay. You're going with your instincts. All right, just let your arm go loose, okay? We'll do this on the count of, just let it go loose. Expand the muscles, just in case. On the count of 1. Okay. Sophia, I promise that I will do this one.
Okay.
All right. For the final time, when you think my hand is over the safe bag, you get that gut feeling, just say stop.
Stop.
That's it? Okay. How do I do this? Sorry. Yes! Thank you very much indeed.
Mr. John Allen, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Sophia. Nice job as well. John, that was tremendous. Let's go around the front here. That was fabulous. It was nerve-wracking and it was funny at times as well. And poor Sophia almost fainted, I think, at one stage. That was good. And you're right, I have seen these clips on YouTube. There are incidents of people actually doing this and actually getting impaled.
Yep.
I mean, for real, I've seen these things. I don't know if they do it the same way as you. I don't know why that happened, how that happened, but has it ever gone wrong or nearly wrong for you?
It hasn't gone wrong yet, but as I said, there's always that inherent risk of something going wrong.
Yeah, yeah. And when you do it, when you had Sophia's hand and you pushed it down there, is there a moment where you think, A, I might have got this wrong, and B, thank God it isn't my hand?
Well, I prefer just to use someone's hand for all of it. That's the easiest way out of it. But no, I do worry for the person, and thank you for doing something you didn't know you were going to do, so I appreciate that.
And can I just ask, have you performed in Vegas before? Have you visited Vegas before? Have you done shows over there?
I'd love to go to Vegas.
You haven't done it yet. OK, well, Penn and Teller are still talking. I think, do you think I've given them long enough, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
I think I have. Because what they have to do, of course, is get it right. They can't just give me 3 possibilities. They can't give me 2 possibilities. I'm going to make them settle on one, and that's what I'm going to do right now. Penn! Teller! Hello? How can you just ignore me? OK, Mr. Penn?
First of all, I want to address a moral issue. What you said about the videos on YouTube is absolutely true. There are people that have done tricks similar to this who have been injured doing it, and I want to just state very strongly that magicians that do things that are truly dangerous are immoral. That's wrong to do, and I'm hoping that the producers would never allow this on this show, and I believe they would not. That having been said, we don't think there's any chance involved in this whatsoever. Teller was expecting through the whole trick that you had nails in all 4 bags, and you were going to pull it up from the bottom and hook it up from that. You didn't do that. I believe, and I could be wrong, that I saw after you did the kind of faux praying gesture on the last bag and came down, I believe your right hand went out of sight. And I believe you copped the prop to load it into the final bag.
Is that right or is that wrong? Because if that's right, you didn't fool them.
Yep.
If that's wrong, you're going to Vegas.
Much as I'd love to go to Vegas, that's close enough for me that you got it.
Whoa, well, thank you.
It's time for a bit more modern magic. It's a trick called the commercial break. See you in a couple of minutes. Welcome back to Fool Us, where we challenge magicians to try and baffle Penn and Teller with their killer trick to win a dream performance in Las Vegas. Now, you know all the rules, so let's meet the next challenger.
Graham Jolly.
Hello, my name is Graham Jolly. I'm probably one of the world's oldest mind readers or mentalists. Yeah, bloody marvellous. You're probably wondering what the word mentalist is. Well, it's different from a magician, although we all come from the same background. 4. It is 4. But when I got to about 15, I thought it was rather childish doing this sort of thing. It doesn't feel right, you know, and so I stopped. Hello, ladies, thank you. Would you help me? I've been doing this now for about 40 years, I think. 2 of those years have been successful. The rest, well, it's been downhill, really. I used to be the world's fastest mind reader, but now I'm sort of slowed down rather. I've now become one of the oldest mind readers in the country. I'm nearly 66 now, and people think I should pack up, retire, and spend more time with the family. I don't want to. Have you seen my wife? The problem is, I've got to fool Penn and Teller. I've got to do something which Penn and Teller couldn't even be bothered to try and work it out. In that way, I can sort of short-circuit their thinking process, I hope. Ooh, I'd be lying if I said I didn't care whether I fooled them or not. I would like to fool them. Goodbye.
Will you please welcome Graham Jolly.
Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Tonight I'd like to try and read your minds. So may I invite Penn and Teller to join me? A nice round of applause. Thank you. I'm obliged to give you my card. I'm a financial advisor, and I'd like to show you a card trick, if I may, gentlemen. I'll just give the pack a shuffle. Now, Penn.
Yes.
Would you kindly cut off about 1/3 and hold it against your chest, if you would?
Do I look?
That's right. Hold it like that. That's it.
But do not look. Is that
Don't
right?
look. You can look, but not me. Teller, just cut about 1/2, would you? And hold it against you. Would you now, gentlemen, both look and remember your cards? Would you just drop yours back, please, Penn? And Teller, sorry, it's a long stretch. Just drop yours back. Teller, I hope you don't think I'm rude, but is it OK to call you Teller? It seems awfully familiar. It's OK. OK. Well, what I tried to do was a little bit of misdirection there. I was trying to distract Teller to look away from my hands, but it didn't work. I find it quite irritating, actually, and I don't like your attitude. No. I'm joking. Forgive me. I've reversed 2 cards in the pack. The Jokers. Were they your cards? Did either of you choose the Joker? No.
I did not.
OK, because the Jokers will tell me where your cards are. To be quite honest, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how this is possible. I don't know the cards Penn and Teller cut to. I obviously wouldn't know where they are. But they do. They talk to me. You'll find this interesting. And they will tell me where the 2 cards are. Hello? Can you speak clearly, please? It's not Channel 4. And it's where? The 18th card from the top. Thank you so much. And Teller's Joker will tell me where your card is. Ah, that's clearer. 43rd. OK, the Jokers tell me that the 2 cards are at the 18th and 43rd card from the top of the pack. I'm sorry, I've got to do this fairly quickly. I know it's dull. I'm just going to count down to the 18th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'll never forget, ladies and gentlemen, what Sigourney Weaver once said to me. She said, "Who are you?" I'm trying to make this entertaining. And 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Gentlemen, well, here are the cards. Penn, please, what was your card, if you would?
King of Spades.
The King of Spades. You were so close. The King of Spades. Teller, you better just nod. Was your card the 5 of Spades? Yes? Thank you so much. I know what you're thinking, ladies and gentlemen. You're thinking this is quite a lot of procedure for what is really a very minor miracle. Obviously, the Jokers don't talk to me, but the Jokers do have the power of prediction. Because before the show, Penn's Joker predicted 18, and Teller's Joker predicted the 43rd position. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I think they've had long enough to discuss it, don't you? Sorry.
That was great. Well, you know what I love is sitting from there, I'm watching, I'm trying to see what you're doing, I can't work it out. But the audience's reaction, when you pulled some of those last things, they were looking at each other completely dumbfounded. That must be a lovely
Very
thing.
satisfying, yes.
They look genuinely mystified to me. If they get it or they don't, we've had a great show. That was tremendous, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go back. Thank you so much. I think they've had enough. There's two chatting about it. Mr. Penn, Mr. Teller. Just ignoring me won't make it go away, you know. I mean, you're going to have to talk to us sooner or later. He's still... How rude are these Americans, eh? They come over here, they take our shows, they ignore our hosts. Gentlemen, you look a little perplexed.
Well, let's start with a few things it's not. You did not do a card force. We had a real choice of the card. Could we look at that deck now?
Yes.
We could. We could look at the deck.
I hope I haven't given you a clue.
So there is not, as you can see, this is a, as far as I can tell,
I haven't eaten.
this is a regular deck of cards. There's not a bank. You could have had a bank of King of Spades a third of the way down.
I was going to use that method, actually.
But you didn't.
Gosh,
but
yes.
you didn't.
I get the feeling...
So
are you just fishing here?
I'm not
You know
fishing.
where you're
I'm
going
telling
somewhere
you
with this.
what it couldn't be.
Yeah.
I'm building him up.
Are you?
Because it's so great.
Okay.
So I think by doing all of that with no force and no deck switch, you might know what my next words are going to be. I believe, Graham, you fooled us.
He fooled them. Graham Jones going to Vegas. Great work, Graham. Nicely done. What a great trip. That was fabulous.
Should we go back to our
You
seats?
go back to the seat. Later on, I'll tell you how he did it.
Please do. Please do.
It's magic. Welcome back to the show. Penn and Teller here, actually hoping to be made fools of, so to speak. So let's see if our next magician will grant their wish.
James Moore.
I'm James Moore, I'm 22 and I've been a professional magician now for the past 5 years. I first got into it when I was about 8 years old. I did a school talent show and I won £5. My magic style is a contemporary style.
Oh, nice, man.
I live in a house in London with 4 housemates. One's a ventriloquist, 2 are actors, and 1 is a singer-songwriter. These guys are really inspiring. Whenever I'm home, we create together, we help each other out. Performing to Penn and Teller is going to be nerve-wracking. These guys are going to be very difficult to impress. They've been doing it longer than I've been alive. Just hopefully they're going to appreciate my performance and hopefully my unique twist and style on magic.
Will you please welcome a star who combines music, dance moves and magic to wow audiences all over the world. Imagine, if you will, Lady Gaga with a disco wand. It's James Moore. Quite something, wasn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation, Mr. James Moore. Great job, thank you. I've never seen anything like that. I don't know whether Penn and Teller had. I'm looking for a device like that after Christmas to help me get a little bit smaller. I don't know whether it was working quite that way. But I guess you can't put on weight if you
No, that's right. As long as you get in there, you're in good shape.
So now, how confident do you feel? Obviously, it must be nerve-wracking performing anyway, but performing in front of Penn and Teller makes it doubly so.
It does indeed.
What do you think? Has he fooled you?
I love the fact that you're doing the box trick with yourself. So often, magicians come out and they gesture to someone else to do all the work. As a matter of fact, I like to do that an awful lot. I love to gesture to someone else. I love the fact that you got in and you did it and did a wonderful job. And I also think you've done something that neither one of us could ever do, and that is perform in short sleeves with great triceps. Now I'll do exactly what I said, and I will gesture to someone else and have him do the work. And Teller has drawn a diagram of how we think you did that last trick, and he'll show it to you. And you can take a look at it and tell us if Teller's close enough and whether we have been fooled or not. Your call.
You've not been fooled.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the
Thank you
opportunity.
so much. And we'll keep this secret for you. No one needs to ever know how you did that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. James Moore. Well done, James. Great shot, thank you. So you stick around and prepare to be amazed by none other than Mr. Penn and Mr. Teller. Welcome back to Fool Us. Ladies and gentlemen, just for you, a trick from the fabulous Penn and Teller.
I've got here an apple. Stuck into this apple are 100 size number 6 embroidery needles. Teller walks among you to find someone to watch this from on stage. He'll need someone to watch him rather closely because the objects he'll be using are going to be small. These 100 needles and 6 feet of white thread. Teller.
Incredible. A great finish to a great show. Incredible magic. All the magic tonight was great, but that was, come on, world class. Thank you, Mr. Penn. Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Thank you to our studio audience. I shouldn't need to say this, but I will. Don't try that at home. Thank you, all our magicians. And thank you for watching. Join us again soon here on Full Us. Good night, everybody.